In this video, I'm going to go over Enjin Starter. This is one of the launch pads that I'm most bullish on simply because it's not very noticed. But I want to go over what the tiers are and the upcoming IDOs and the performances that it's had in the past. So to get started with getting into Enjin Starter, you need at least 25,000 tokens, which is around, I think, $4,000, but you can get it a little bit cheaper. If you were to try to buy, you would want to buy around here on this blue line. It hit that actually today, and I said that on my Discord that it's a good time to buy. I was actually thinking of buying it myself because typically you're going to see like a 50% pump within hours, and you can see that price has really been fluctuating really well right here, and it hasn't really broke past this line. So you need 25,000 tokens, but really I think if you're going to try to get into this IDO Launchpad, you really should be going for the 100,000 tier because it's just not worth being on the Ethereum chain when the allocation is like $100 and you're paying $100 in gas fees. So if you want this, you should really go for the 100,000 tier, which you can get anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000. And the allocation sizes are going to be around $500, which makes it worth it. Now, if we look at like Defina, the past performance, Defina ended up doing a high of beyond 10x, and so the allocation here also was like $100 for the first tier, $500 for the second tier. So you'd be seeing, you know, $1,000 from your $25,000 tier. I'm not fully sure how you claim it though, because I wasn't here for that first launch. You can see here they do have a further tier, which is 5x of that, which is probably around $70,000. And the weight is right here. So 25 times 5 is 1,725, and then that'd be times like 6 or a little bit less than times 6. So they just launched Gaia Worlds, and this is currently in progress. They have one tomorrow for Pixelverse, and then on their actual Telegram, you can see they have 6 lined up for November, and I really like that because they're all games. And as you guys know, like games are really blowing up right now. So this is a guaranteed launch pad that is going to get you very solid allocations. Yes, the entry price is kind of steep, but I do expect that this will return a very good ROI on top of the fact that the price itself is actually at a really decent price and hasn't pumped anything wild. So it would be easy to see like a 3 or 4x once they launch all 6 of these projects. This is one that I'm looking heavily into, and I've already swing traded this really well, but I plan to re-enter at some point. So how you participate is when it's ready to go, you're going to see it live right here, and you're just going to click on participate. I don't have that option because I'm not connected to a wallet. And then you would just click on the participate, and then you would just approve the fee. The token for the first time, and then you would USDT, and then you would just allocate it. So you're probably going to spend about $100 in gas fees. They do give you, I think it's like 4 hours to participate, and I think there's no rush, but I could be wrong. The thing that I don't like about Enjin Starter is that the moderators are not very responsive, and they don't really answer your questions very well, which is quite annoying. But overall, like, I think this is a gem just because it's super unnoticed. The liquidity is quite low. They're launching a ton of gaming IDOs, and they've already had, you know, one project only, but it did over 10x. And yeah, you had to wait like a few weeks for it to do that 10x, but 10x is still amazing. So, yeah, I mentioned this already in one of my videos of like my top 3 IDO launch pads, but the main reason is simply because you get large allocations, but again, it's a higher tier entry, and so it's not going to be very easy for most people to get into. If you guys enjoy videos like these, subscribe to the channel because I talk about